Events leading to American independence. America in the 18th century was a land of promise, but it was also a land under British rule. The journey to independence wasn't a single event, but a series of crucial moments that changed the course of history. Let's explore the key events leading to the birth of the United States. It all began with the French and Indian War, a conflict between Britain and France over territories in North America. Though Britain emerged victorious, the war left the empire in massive debt. To recover, Britain turned to its colonies for revenue. In 1765, Britain imposed the Stamp Act, a tax on all printed materials in the colonies. For the first time, colonists had to pay direct taxes to the British government. This became the rallying cry as colonists protested against taxation without a say in Parliament. Tensions escalated in Boston, where British troops were stationed to enforce laws. On March 5, 1770, a confrontation turned deadly when British soldiers fired on a crowd, killing 5 colonists. This tragic event fueled anti-British sentiments and united the colonies further. Then came the Tea Act of 1773, which allowed the British East India Company to sell tea directly to the colonies, undercutting local merchants. In response, the Sons of Liberty staged the Boston Tea Party. In a bold act of defiance, they dumped 342 chests of British tea into Boston Harbor, signaling their resistance to British control. In retaliation, Britain passed the Intolerable Acts. These laws closed Boston Harbor, dissolved local governments, and placed Massachusetts under military rule. The colonies viewed this as a direct threat to their liberty and began organizing for collective action. In September 1774, delegates from 12 colonies met in Philadelphia for the First Continental Congress. They petitioned King George III to repeal the Intolerable Acts and asserted their rights as British citizens. Although their petition was rejected, this meeting laid the groundwork for unity among the colonies. On April 19, 1775, the first shots of the Revolutionary War were fired at Lexington and Concord. British troops attempted to seize colonial weapons, but the Minutemen stood their ground. These battles marked the beginning of open conflict between Britain and its colonies. By 1776, the Second Continental Congress convened, and independence was firmly on the agenda. Influenced by Thomas Paine's pamphlet, Common Sense, delegates debated the need to break away from Britain. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, authored by Thomas Jefferson. The document proclaimed the colonies as free and independent states. The journey to independence was a testament to the courage, resilience, and unity of the American colonies. These pivotal events paved the way for a new nation founded on the principles of liberty and justice.